New MG4, clear winner and cheaper than Volkswagen ID.3. Do you long for the day when you can buy a fully electric, fully loaded luxury electronic vehicle? Volkswagen will soon make your wish a reality. Let's have a look at the MG4 and see why it's going to be such a threat in the electric vehicle industry. British sports vehicle manufacturer MG4 dates back nearly a century. The MG4's features put it in the same league as cars like the Volkswagen ID.3, to name just one. Both batteries power the rear wheels, but the smaller one sends out 168 horsepower to the ground, while the larger one generates 201 horsepower. Is there also going to be a version with two motors? Well, let's find out. A prospective rival for the Volkswagen ID.3 in the markets of Europe is the newly created Mg4 Electric, which was unveiled to the world by the British automotive banner MG, which is owned by the Chinese company SAIC Motor. The Mg4 Electric is, in reality, a rebadged version of the MG Mulan, which was just recently introduced to the public in China a few short weeks ago. It's the first MG model to be supported by the flexible pure electric vehicle architecture developed by its parent company, SAIC Motor, and referred to as the Modular Scalable Platform, or MSP. The Mg4 Electric is a compact hatchback with rear-wheel drive that promises to deliver the highest possible level of driving pleasure. This is made possible by features such as a weight distribution ratio of 50-50. The Mg4 Electric hatchback has 5 doors and measures 4,287 millimeters, which is about 168.8 inches in length, about 72.2 inches in width, and about 59.2 inches in height. Its dimensions are comparable to those of the Volkswagen ID.3. According to MG, the EV has a cabin that is not only pleasant but also very roomy, and it has enough room inside for a family of 5 people. The manufacturer was able to limit the height of the car to a manageable level thanks to the vehicle's flat battery pack. In point of fact, with a height of 110 millimeters or about 4.3 inches, the battery pack known as the one-pack battery is the flattest battery pack that SAIC Motor has ever built, and it's the thinnest in the category. It is thought to be the most advantageous design in terms of interior space, weight, and safety due to the horizontal arrangement of its cells. And you know what? In order to gain in-depth knowledge, you can hit that subscribe button down below, and trust us, this is also going to be advantageous for you. Under this design concept, noted Zhu Jun, Deputy Chief Engineer of SAIC Motor, theoretically, batteries ranging from 40 kilowatt hours to 150 kilowatt hours can be easily created. It is capable of meeting the energy requirements of models ranging from A to D class, giving users a range of options that are both flexible and diversified. When a greater driving distance is required, a smaller battery can be switched out for a larger one. In the beginning, the battery will be available in configurations of 51 kilowatt hours and 64 kilowatt hours. These batteries will be able to power motors with 125 kilowatts and 150 kilowatts respectively, which is about 168 horsepower and 201 horsepower respectively, and will have a range of up to 217 miles and 280 miles when measured using the WLTP cycle, that being 350 kilometers and 450 kilometers, again, respectively. The more powerful form can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or 62 miles per hour, in fewer than 8 seconds, and its top speed has been estimated to be about 160 kilometers per hour, which is 99 miles per hour. The Mg4 Electric rear-wheel drive is now participating in an endurance test in Europe that will last for approximately 74,500 miles. That equates to about 120,000 kilometers, and it'll be conducted in a variety of environments. The announcement of specific pricing information is planned to occur prior to the official launch of the product, which is slated to occur in the fourth quarter of 2022. According to MG, the modular platform, which accommodates wheelbases ranging from 2,650 millimeters to 3,100 and batteries ranging from 40 kilowatt hours to 150, has been conceived of around a recently developed one-pack battery construction process. The floor is only 110 millimeters high because of the utilization of horizontally stacked cells, and the battery is an essential component of the platform structure. Mg4ev Design. The style of the Mg4ev signifies a departure from the styling of other contemporary MGs. It features sharper lines, sheerer surfaces, and details that were influenced by the Cyberster Roadster concept that was unveiled in 2021. A low front end with a huge MG insignia, angular headlights with distinctive eyebrow graphics, and a heavily structured front bumper with additional lights embedded within the outer borders are some of the key elements. The 5-door hatchback receives a massive 2-part roof extension cum spoiler at the rear, which is located over an angled tailgate. Additionally, the hatchback is equipped with a complicated full-width taillight assembly that has LED graphics. A glass top that extends the entirety of the vehicle's height is an available upgrade. The Volkswagen ID.3 is 25mm shorter, 27mm narrower, and 46mm taller than the 4, which is 4,287mm in length, and has a wheelbase measuring 2,705mm. The Mg4 Ev Powertrains. MG's revealed that the 4 will be offered for sale in Europe with a choice of 167 horsepower and 201 horsepower single-motor rear-wheel drive powertrains at launch, with a 443 horsepower dual-motor 4-wheel drive range topper to follow shortly after. It is said that the performance version can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.8 seconds, but its highest speeds kept at 160 kilometers an hour. The version with 167 horsepower is equipped with a battery that has a capacity of 51 kilowatt hours and a range that's rated at 350 kilometers. The versions with 201 horsepower and 443 horsepower have a battery capacity of 64 kilowatt hours, which provides a range of up to 450 kilometers. The chemistry of the batteries has not been confirmed by MG at the time, but other models produced by the Chinese brand utilize either lithium iron phosphate or lithium nickel manganese cobalt cells. MG has confirmed that the architecture of the one-pack battery will initially use 400 volts, but the company adds that it has the potential to be expanded to 800 volts in the future so it can charge more quickly. The Deputy Chief Engineer of SAIC Motor, Xu Jun. In the beginning, the battery will be available in configurations of 51 and 64 kilowatt hours, and as mentioned, these capacities will allow for a driving range of about 350 kilometers or 217 miles and 450 kilometers or 280 miles, respectively, when measured using the WLT cycle. The first bespoke electric vehicle produced by MG is a huge success, in addition to its cutting-edge design and extensive technological capabilities. The fact that the MG4 manages to combine characteristics that are sharp enough to offer a little driving enjoyment with comfort that makes it useful in any circumstance and excellent efficiency that delivers a range that's actually usable in the real world is the true surprise. When you consider the MG4's fast charging capabilities and its astonishingly low price, you can see why it shouldn't be ignored. In general, the MG4 is an electric vehicle that makes a strong case for itself, and if the manufacturer provides competitive financing options, it'll be even more appealing. It's a vehicle that ought to be on the short list of many prospective buyers of electric vehicles. Alright buddies, you made it this far. We hope you liked our content, and please do check out our other videos as well. If you found this one informative, then please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching!